All right, what's going on, everybody? Dylan Walker here. Hey, I want to correct the record, get myself in check here, and doing the right thing. Hey, Gabe, I owe an apology, buddy. I don't know if you see this video or not, but I got the thing wrong in my last live that I did as of last night, knowing I've been dealing with a lot of other stuff with a second. But when I saw the thing that you mentioned about woodchuck, I did come in your defense and everything, big dog, I did. But I owe you an apology because I got the whole thing wrong. I jumped on it too soon. And I thought maybe Chuck got upset with you because of the whole word thing. So when I read the thing, when I read what it said, it was more about him getting upset about people not sharing his music and all the stuff he's been saying on that 2 minute video he made and posting on his IG, and then all the stuff he posted on his story. So yeah, I owe you an apology there. And Woodchuck, I owe you an apology too on that. But I'm still disappointed in you. And I did get my narrative wrong. So like I said, I'm correcting the record. And I'm going to own up to it and do right because it's who I am. But get this. So you were getting upset that people, were not sharing your music or anything like that. They weren't sharing your music, or some people were, criticizing your music, and sometimes, they're trying to give you advice, but you didn't like the feedback you got. Big dog, you need to understand. It's more about doing the music and then instead of the drama, dog. It's more about doing the music instead of the drama. Because the thing of it is, you should just keep working hard. You don't have to get. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. You don't have to get validation from bigger artists. You just had to, as an artist as yourself, you keep working, you keep hustling, you keep grinding, you keep putting your music out, you keep telling the story, you keep telling your upbringing, you keep telling where you come from, you keep doing all that. Keep doing all that stuff, dog. Keep doing all that stuff. Keep doing all that. Why? Because that's what gains you traction, and that's what gains you real authenticity, but also you're getting natural growth. I mean, yes, you may not be a big artist, but you're putting your time in there. But with everything I'm seeing on IG, you seem like you're just getting upset that nobody wants to share your music, but then you're playing the race card on how you're making it sound. Dude, as a member of Creek Squad, dude, this is what exposes a lot of you people. This is what exposes a lot of you people. This is what exposes a lot of you people in Creek Squad, because like Cross Official, when he went up on that panel and he was up there, he even admitted he was up there for the past 3 or so hours or so. And I said 30 minutes in my last live that I did on that guy. But what I don't understand is, um, what I don't understand is, people, people 1 minute they're all about supporting and they're about doing the right thing and being part of Creek, and next minute they flip flop and do the complete opposite, and then they end up exposing themselves, even though they're pushing narratives. Even though some people get upset when you expose said narratives and see it for what it is, when you just hit it with some facts or just state your opinion and you see it for what it is. So many people that come into the genre of country rap, most of them, there's some real country boys out there, but when the other ones that once you start seeing who they really are and start putting on and start saying what they're saying, these guys, when they come in here, when these guys come in here, um, they act like they present themselves as a country boy. They're here to do rap. They're here to put on for the country people. They're here to put on about, what they're telling, their upbringing, all that, their stories, and what makes them about doing music. But with time, once, things start going really well and they start getting good traction, but then they see something they don't like or there's someone's opinion, they get all upset and they start acting all thug. Someone pretending to be a gangster wankster? You don't need that, boy. Oh, you don't need none of that, boy. It just blows my mind. Why does it blow my mind? Because there's just like so many people that that could be plants. That could be plants from the music industry. They could be plants from the music industry. They could just be people just coming in here trying to claim their country and not putting on for the country people. Because if you ain't the example that you say you are, you're in the wrong genre and you're in the wrong lane and you're trying to make people believe what you're trying to claim and put on. Because once you do that, people are going to start seeing for your facade and start exposing you. And then you're going to get mad for all the clapback when the truth was being presented. But here's the thing, though, big dog. I'm only speaking some facts. So get this. Y'all. Chuck, I've heard a few of your songs, though. You got potential. But the way you're acting and stuff, it's very disappointing. It's very disappointing. Why is it disappointing? Because of the way you're going about it. Because when you're a member of this, when you're a member of just Creek Squad alone, the one that Ryan Upchurch created and built, we all look out for each other. We all have each other's backs. It's more than just a fan base. It's a family. We all look out for each other. We support each other. We go support others. But we still look out for one another. But when somebody comes in here and tries to talk about, once someone mentions something about a person coming in and like ripping this thing in and out, basically trying to get everybody to fight against each other, dude, it blows my mind. Like 1 minute we're all good, we're all good here, everybody was supporting each other. And next minute, once somebody starts exposing themselves and starts, acting completely different and moving differently, things just ain't what they were, as you've been presenting and talking about, big dog. I'm only speaking some facts. It just blows my mind. Because when you're writing music and you're putting on for the people, big dog, you're writing about music that that speaks to the heart, that speaks from the soul. It's music that about your upbringing, where you come from, real life struggles, just hard times and stuff that you can relate with, and and it's all about presenting something that's relatable and authenticity, but it's authentic. It's with authenticity, but it's authentic. And it's real. It's real heartfelt. It's like you can connect with it. You can understand what they're saying. It's all about grabbing that attention, but also grabbing, what is actually being said that pulls people in. Like they understand and connect with your story genuinely. There's so many of these mainstream artists out there that are in Nashville or any other record label out there, but a lot of these guys out here, they're plants, and a lot of them, the reason I say they're plants is because some of them are trying to claim they're independent when they're not independent. There's a bunch of them. Jam Wayne, Yummy Wayne, John McDonald tried to say he owned country rap when he rapped in a background with CGI cows. I almost feel like Adam is part of a label too. But the facts were exposed on that boy. But so many artists in the mainstream, they're writing songs that they're not even actually living. A lot of the independent people are. A lot of these guys that are in like the mainstream, there's a small percentage that are living what they're writing, but the rest of them aren't, because it's all put on and it's all for show. And they're getting just paid to do that. So what can I say? And dude, I'm just disappointed in you. Because if you have to really pull the race card to just, because if you're getting upset because nobody's sharing your music, or, you don't like the clap back or any of the advice, you just got to live and learn, big dog. You're just going to have to live and learn on your own. Just like I got to live and learn. It's the way the world is, man. So I corrected the record at the start of the stream. Now, I don't know what else to exactly say, except that I'm going to do my thing and continue to speak my opinion, do topic streams, make y'all laugh, do the funny, cringy compilations, do skits, do different types of comedic craziness, and continue to keep working and chasing my dream. As tired as I've been right now, your boy still goes. Graveyard shift time between editing videos, recording some streams to upload on the channel, and then working out late and then getting to bed. I'm just going to go ahead and shut this all down and go about my business. I don't understand what's up with all these LGBTQ thing. Like, what? It's been nothing but spam accounts. Your boy's been dealing with a lot from a lot of people. I'm dealing with a lot. But I'm out here trying to set the examples and continue to keep hustling and putting in time to make good content for everybody. And I always want suggestions from my viewers, because it's the important part that I get some feedback from my people. I mean, yes, I'll do what I want to do, but you all get some input on the creativity on a lot of this too, because it's important. Because if I don't get that feedback, I don't know what y'all want to see. Like, y'all have a voice, just like I do. I make and create content. You guys like, sub, share, and put it out there, That's why I treat it the same as Creek Squad. I treat it as the same. We're all a family. The Walker Nation is more than just a crazy little fan base. It's a family. Even though I don't even want to call it a fan base. Like, I've stated that years ago. It's just a little family group, man. Just people that may not know who I am, but as long as they see me put in hard work and like the content and see that I'm actually about what I speak and own up on everything I say and do and have accountability and have a credibility on everything, I will continue to do so. I'm not going to turn a blind eye and not say anything. Have I been discouraged and have I been discouraged or intimidated? Numerous times. And like I said, I'm always going to be open and honest about a lot of stuff, especially pertaining if it has to do with this channel or anybody trying to make a ruin or something, or if I see something, I'm going to call it out. Especially, if it's something I'm very proud of to be part of and very supportive of what I'm chasing after and trying to prove my points on, I will continue to speak on it. That's who I am. And if I get it wrong, if I get my mistakes wrong, I own up, I apologize, and I move on and get my life together and go back about what I'm doing. Because it's being a human. I have to live and learn with my mistakes and be a human being. So with that being said, Dylan out. Be good, everybody.